And that's right, this is Dil Se Tausif only on Fever 91.9 FM with the Bollywood in Superstars. So yet another episode tonight with beautiful Bollywood classics and yet another legend of Bollywood cinema. But before all that, it's time for Dil Zindagi. We talk about lessons learnt in my life. Every single day there's so many lessons to learn. Today's lesson is about controlling how we react to things that we do not like. That's right. So we have this tendency, நமக்கு பிடிக்காத விஷயம் யாராவது நம்மள்ட்ட சொன்னாலோ இல்லை செய்ய சொன்னாலோ, you feel irritated, you tend to react, you tend to say, எனக்கு அது பிடிக்கல, நீ ஏன் என்ன பண்ண சொல்ற அப்படின்னு சொல்ல ஒரு சான்ஸ் இருக்கு. So there's a chance that you can say, I don't like it, why are you making me do it, or why are you telling it to me? My request is, don't do that. ஏன் அப்படி சொல்ற அப்படின்னா, ஸோ இன்னைக்கு என்ன ஆச்சு, ஹாஸ்பிட்டலில் somebody came and told me, listen, why don't you do this for your department? Now this is a sore point that we already had. Okay, இந்த OPD அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவோம், அங்கே வர பேஷண்ட்ஸ் வந்து அவங்க ஸ்ட்ரெச்சரில் வரும்போது நம்ம வந்து வச்சு பார்க்கணும். And I want to react and say, how much that's filling up the ED and how much I'm not able to actually see the emergency patients. But when I, kind of said, no, I'm not going to react like that today, and I took a step back and I realized these people, அவங்க முன்னாடியே ஸ்ட்ரெச்சரில் வருவாங்க, அவங்களால உட்கார முடியாது, they cannot wait outside the OP, so we have to be the nice ones and then get it there. And the thankfulness, the positive feedback you get when the people, when all these people, once you treat them, they look at you and say, you know what, thank you so much for taking care of me, that kind of more than makes up for it. And after all, that's what you're doing as a doctor, isn't it? You're doing what I would call God's work, and God's work is to ensure that all his children are taken care of. So we take care of all patients coming to the hospital. But that's a small thing that happened in the hospital. But what I want to say is, if I had reacted badly to it and said, I will not do it, it's just 2 seconds of my time, but everyone involved would have been affected. The person who suggested the idea to me, they would have been taken aback and said, ஐயோ என்ன எப்படி சொல்லிட்டாரு, இப்போ நான் இவங்களுக்கு எங்கே வேற இடம் பார்ப்பேன், and this doctor, why is he not being helpful and friendly? And then the patient who's actually needing care will not get the care, or will have to get it in a more difficult environment. So we don't know what are the things that happen just because we react that way. So my request is, if someone tells you that something that you don't like or something that you don't want to do, take a couple of steps back and then think rationally. Don't let your emotions get involved. I know it's very, very difficult to do. A natural human tendency is to react. Just try that once and you will be amazed at that good feeling that comes in once you do that. It's like you've gained control over one of the most difficult jobs in the world to do. Well, just a suggestion, because that's what I learned in my life, and this is Dil Zindagi on Dil Se Tausif on Fever 9.